Pull out the black pawn, you are not safe. Ready? Oh! Sebastian is safe. Wow. And the 11th person voted out of Survivor FSU, players versus pawns, Dalton. Wow. Dalton, Travis spoken. Please give me your buff. Great play,
That was shocking for me, at least, because from the beginning we all were saying, let's go Dalton, let's go Dalton, let's get the physical prowess, the danger out of the way. I was like, yeah, sure, perfect, why not? And then all of a sudden we're walking back up to grab our stuff to go to tribal council, and people are like, we're switching to Sebastian. I'm like, what? And I didn't care, so I stuck with Dalton, and it was Sebastian, and I was like, what? Are we really that easily swayed? So, I don't know, maybe we're gonna get rid of that one person who easily swayed everyone tonight, and things will be much easier. On this battlefield, the pieces are great. Think strategically and take your stand. Move with purpose, don't lose your way. In this game, who will seize the day?
I think it's battlefield.
It kind of sounds like a battlefield, but also like a maze.
Wait, what is
Don't lose your way.
You know that game with the ships that you think? Battleship, that's what I meant.
I thought you betrayed him. I was like,
yes, so did I. We both looked at each
yeah,
other.
I thought you did.
Oh,
I didn't see your thing.
Because he immediately said that vote was his, so we thought it was the last one.
Yep.
Right.
That's crazy.
I had a really good relationship with him, I felt like, so I didn't want to mess that up. But he had to go home, so I'm happy that he did. I'm not saying
that was a good way for him to go.
Yeah, and that was great. Congratulations. That must feel awesome.
He hates all of us. We're all on his hit list except for them two. So.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
That was.
Dane, bring back the necklace. Okay, you're gonna take it off. Immunity is back up for grabs. All right, for today's challenge, this is called Night Moves. All right, what this is, there's an 8x8 grid out there, okay, representing a chessboard. You will each choose your own starting square. It can be on any of the, it can be anywhere. In the corner, in the middle, you choose your own starting square, okay? You can only move in an L shape, like a knight would. So up 2 over 1. Got it? Once the tile you land on, once you land on that tile gets flipped over, including your starting tile. So once you move off of your starting tile, it gets flipped. Got it? Once you can no longer make any moves, you are out of the challenge. Last player standing wins. Okay? Pretty simple. All right, let's go.
This is Sebastian, you're up. You all ready?
That's correct. Sebastian, Sandra, Julia, Claire, Luke, Dane, Rachel. Luke. Now Dane is up. Options are plentiful right now, but they won't be soon. Rachel, you are up. All right, back to Sebastian. Your move.
You
Can't step there. Oh, never mind.
Can I just like step to the side? I'll just go like this.
Yeah, that's
Seems
okay.
like their shoes.
It's more fun this way.
Yeah. All right, Sandra, your move.
How about you? It's like Twister almost.
Yeah. Sandra makes her move. Right next to Dane. Julia's move. Julia moves into the corner. Claire's move. Claire moves to the edge. It is Luke's move. All right, Dane, make your move. Rachel, your move. All right, it is back to Sebastian. Everyone seems to be going quickly. Sebastian makes his move. Sandra, your move. Where are you going? Right on. Sandra makes her move. Julia, your move. Claire, your move. All right. Luke makes his move. Dane. Rachel. All right, back to Sebastian. Now to Sandra. Sandra makes her move. All right, Julia. You're dwindling down on options. Claire. Luke. Luke makes his move. Dane, your move. Rachel, your move. Back to Sebastian. Sandra. Julia. Claire. Luke. Losing your options here quick. Dane. Rachel.
I think I might be out. In a second.
That move there. That move there. Yeah, Rachel is out of this challenge. Down to Dane, Julia, Claire, Luke, Sandra, and Sebastian. Claire has no shot at individual immunity. All right, so it's Sebastian.
Wow.
Wow. To be fair, I was looking at your name tag. It is not personal. I promise.
Okay.
My brain is a little bit scrambled. I've got no sleep. All right, Sebastian, it's your move, unless you already moved. This Claire was, Rachel.
Wow, again?
Dude,
We're just
I told you I've got no sleep, all right? All right, did Sandra move yet?
Sandra's moving right now.
Claire.
Sandra just moved.
You guys got the order. Claire. I've been good about it last round, okay? Luke. Just be happy I'm not calling you Tabor. I called him Tabor all for a season, so. Yeah.
Tabler.
They still call me Tabler.
That's your Snapchat name on the phone. Claire, you just went?
Yeah.
Luke.
Luke just went.
Luke? Okay, then it's Dane. Dane, are you out?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just make it safe.
He is 2.
You have 2 moves. Yeah, wait.
Wait, what's the second move? I don't see.
Dane makes his move. Rachel is out, so it's Sebastian.
Sebastian's out.
Sebastian is out of this challenge. It is down to Sandra, Julia, Dane, Claire, and Luke. Sandra's move, right?
Yes, sorry.
Just making sure. Sandra makes her move. Julia, your move. Claire, your move.
You stand more on.
Luke. Dane. All right, and so it's back to Sandra. Sandra, it's her move. Julia, your move. Julia.
I think I only have one.
I believe you do. You only have one. Julia makes her move. Claire. Claire is out of this challenge. It's down to Sandra, Julia, Luke, and Dane. So that it makes it Luke's move. Luke makes his move. It is now Dane's move. Dane, yes, Dane is out of this challenge. It is down to Luke, Julia, and Sandra. Sandra is out of this challenge. It's down to Julia and Luke. It is Julia's move.
I don't have another move, and he doesn't.
So Luke wins individual immunity.
Good job. Wow, that was so close.
Yeah.
Good job. That was a good job. Crushed that.
I don't know.
I was trying to
All right, Luke, come get your necklace. Luke wins individual immunity. You will go back to tribal, and you will vote out the 12th person from this game, and it will not be Luke. You will have 20 minutes to strategize once you get back to your camp. All right, see you soon.
You want to share your thoughts?
You first.
Okay. There's been maybe a fair consensus, but just it still might be better to talk about Sebastian because now he has control of the dark. He's such a big option. It's an option.
I'm honestly I'm mostly open ears, but I think I'm more excited against Julia.
Okay.
That's just what I've heard.
So you want
majority, at least.
to continue competing against Sebastian?
I guess. I mean, we haven't been at odds.
Yeah.
I chose Dalton the other night instead of Sebastian, unlike everyone else. I stuck it through, so
No,
we're pretty tight at least.
I totally get that. I would never have chosen this like so I'm glad he went like this.
Yeah. That
just wanted to
definitely
throw it out
spiced
there.
up like the drama. There's definitely tension in the air now. But yeah, I think consensus. See, I have no idea. I can't be certain.
I'm not hearing those numbers. I don't know where you're getting those numbers from. I'm hearing Sebastian.
I heard from at least like 1 or 2 people.
So did I. I heard from 2 or 3 people. Sebastian.
Fart. Okay.
I know that there were some people who wanted for Sebastian. So I'm like,
Okay, I'll think about it.
write his name down, but it's just because he's already used a shot there and people keep thinking out.
Right.
And I figured that they vote for anybody who wasn't you.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
But think about it.
I will.
I'll send it to the person.
Sebastian? Okay, is that what you're telling me? Yeah. Okay, who else can we talk to in Sandra?
It's majority.
You, me, Luke,
Sandra is majority.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good. And then
Because
Sandra
I
might be
heard-
telling Dan, I don't know.
I heard that Sebastian's trying to get me or Sandra out,
Okay.
which scares me,
Yeah.
and that makes me want Sebastian gone even more.
Okay.
I would have been able to be convinced to like just do Dana as an easy vote or something, but like the fact that Sebastian's coming for me, it makes me want to get him out. Obviously, he's gonna be pissed at me. I don't care about a jury vote. I just want him gone.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like,
I do think Sebastian wants her vote. I guess if the numbers are what you said, then it should be fine.
my fear is Claire.
I don't.
I think Lucas with me.
Okay.
I think 75% sure.
Okay, well that's a good amount, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe.
And I trust you. Like I want, like genuinely, I want to go to the end with you. And like Sandra would be ideal too. But like if we have to cut her along the way, I consider it. But like whatever. But no.
No, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The only thing is, and I don't know if you're okay with this. Luke pitched that if we do Sebastian now, he thinks we should declare next round.
Yeah.
That's something to consider. I'm not 100% on.
Yeah.
Let's just throw it out there. But we can still use him for the Sebastian vote now. And if we need to, like we can.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm in a position right now where it's 3 people are voting for Julia and 3 people are voting for Sebastian, and they both genuinely think that I am voting for them. And so I have absolutely no idea what to do, because when I do, I'm upsetting somebody. We're going to tribal right now. I still haven't decided. I do worry more about Julia than I do about Sebastian, because he is I'm thinking real time what I want to do. I don't know. It's between 2 people and I can't tell what's best, and I'm scared that whatever I do, I'm gonna hurt the people that I lied to. So I guess we'll see what happens at tribal. We did talk about, the original plan was to take Dalton out then and then test Sebastian out now if you're gonna win.
Yes.
And I feel like, let me not convey my own.
Yeah, and I said Dalton then as well.
But if you still don't feel comfortable writing his name down, we could do a split vote in case Sebastian finds an idol and plays
Do you think he's coming? Well, I guess we're just keeping an eye.
The vote is.
No, well, yeah, that is a vote. Because Julia has mentioned me, you, Claire, and so far that's us. She's mentioned 4 people that she wants out right now.
Perfect. So that's Julia has?
Yeah, because I just heard from Rachel that they want me and Dana.
Yeah, right now he's just looking for the boys, which worries me that they might. Well, if we stick us 4 girls.
Can I explain what are you having? Was your name kept being thrown out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why did it? I talked to Julia and I was like, we have, and Rachel, and like we have options that none of us want to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, no, we want to work with you.
Was to not work for you. And at the end, keep nobody from working for you. Yeah. At the last minute, we all got smashed.
Yeah.
No, I get it. No.
So if we do Julia, then do we do Claire on the next one?
We do Sandra. We can do Claire or Sandra.
That's true.
Because if we do Julia right now, Sandra falls. We could get her out and then.
Sandra has said that she's willing to go for Julia. She told me that
Okay.
she said she didn't have any problems with Julia.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
Do you still want to take a shot at Sebastian, or what do you think about voting for Julia?
I've heard Julia's name.
Because
either
it seems like she's been someone who's been orchestrating a lot of things, and like last time she flipped the vote into Sebastian like it was nothing in 10 seconds.
I agree. I think it should be Julia. They're telling me to vote for Dane, but I think that's just a thing.
Exactly.
And they're gonna go for Sebastian. They're going for Sebastian definitely.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
I think
it's gonna be Julia or Sebastian.
Dane told me straight up, Julia.
Julia. Us two Julia. Sebastian Julia.
Yeah.
Three
And we're
people.
good. So what should we tell? So I'm just gonna tell Sandra join with Sebastian. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Or Dane.
they think it's Sebastian versus Dane,
Right. Okay.
but it's gonna be Julia.
I'm down with that.
Because I've not told her that I won't. Because I think that she's a threat, and I think that I hate her up. I think Claire and Sebastian obviously both want to stay in, so they'd be willing to do it. So, but I'm not saying you have to. I just won't.
I think my only concern is the only duo that exists is Sebastian and Claire. I think it's in my best interest to break that up.
Yeah.
And if I couldn't do it last round, I feel like I have to do it this round.
I guess I just think
It could be Julia next.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess I just think I do feel like Claire is going to work with us more than she's going to work with Sebastian. I think at this point she's like done her too. Does she want to compete against Sebastian? I wouldn't.
Because that's the same thing about Dalton. I would have gone to the end with Dalton, but I knew that he wouldn't get to the end. I knew everybody was going to eventually get him out, so I didn't have to worry about that. I liked working with him, so I was like, I just won't worry about it. He's going to get out eventually. So now that that's over, the only duo that exists.
Because she switched up the vote like that. Yeah, I'm stuck in with 10 seconds left.
I think you and Claire.
We have the
You do it. Can we do it? I do you start doing it?
Yeah, we have
Oh, you do it already? Oh. Well, then so then we just tell Sandra it's still Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. I'm sorry. That's what she thinks. I don't know if I'm sorry. I don't know the vote.
No, Julia has thrown out 4 different things to 2 different people. Because so far she's thrown out Sandra, she's thrown out me, Claire,
Okay, I think the 4 of us could totally do that.
Yeah.
And you think, wait, you and Luke, and you think Luke is set on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I have to find Sandra fine, but that's okay. Maybe I can, actually, I want to do that. Okay, do I want you to ask me about it?
I don't think so.
Okay, I will. I'm just going to ask her, talk to Julia, and let her tell me what she says it's going to be, and I'll be like, yes, that's fine. Does that make sense? Okay, well, I
Yeah. Alright, so
With everybody that's being thrown out, the only one that makes sense is like the strongest competitor that has no possible way, unless he wins the idol right now. Who? Sebastian. He's already used a shot in the dark. You don't have to vote for him. Yeah, I think we have the numbers now. Yeah. But I just think I think now's the time. Yeah. We're gonna miss our
I know he's
the window's like closing.
Yeah, I know he's one of the biggest factors. Right. So yeah, I think.
And I know it sucks to be a top competitor at this stage of the game because everybody's targeting you. But if we don't, I think we'll regret it if we're like, let's get him next time, and then he wins all the next meetings.
And like he got lucky once, so he had another chance. It's fine.
So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
and I'm solid.
That sounds good. Yeah.
We're doing 2 different names here. So I thought I was solid, and now it's like. Yep. What's up with Dean? He won't vote for Sebastian.
We can move out of this one.
Oh, so we don't need it?
Because we just need 4. So as long as you
Too easy. I'm done, then I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm good.
We confirmed that Sebastian is gunning for me.
Oh, yes,
From you.
No,
But if we have, I have Luke too. But the thing is, can we convince Claire?
we just need to.
Can we have her? Because if Dana's voting for me and Sebastian is voting for me,
that's 2, and then
we have 4. Do we need, in case someone has an idol, do we put one of our?
oh, sorry.
Do we put one of our 4 on a pro-wheel and have Claire do the same? But that would.
Where is that? Okay, one second.
So I heard that you're gunning for me.
Sandra.
I don't really believe you on that.
Fair. You know, that's fair. If you want to join us on Sandra, you can.
If I join you on Sandra, will it be Sandra instead of me?
It's going to be Sandra either way.
You're serious?
All of us have votes on Sandra.
Who is in with you? Because obviously we're down to low numbers, so like this is getting like
Yeah.
one vote makes a difference.
Yeah.
If who goes home.
We got 5, I think, or 4. Because.
So is it just Sandra out of it, and then
Yeah.
and then who's the other person out of it then? If you have 4,
Yeah. So far.
that would be 6.
Yeah, there's 7.
Yeah. So who's the other person out? There would have to be 2 people on the outside. If it's me, Sandra.
He's trying to convince Rachel right now.
Okay.
But
And you think Luke's 100%
Yeah.
on Sandra?
they're 100% on Sandra. So, like, you could either vote with us or against us, but Sandra's the one that's wrong.
I mean, if it saves me, I'm okay.
Fair.
Okay. I think I want to talk to Luke then, and because when I last talked to him, he didn't mention anything about Sandra. So I just want to go with him. Okay.
I'm kidding. Sandra confirmed. Yeah, but I think you know.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I think, so sorry. Look at myself. Here's the thing. I think it's definitely Sebastian, Dan, Andrea, Julia, and And I think they both think that
They do.
so I guess we could hit a Sebastian if we both did that. But I don't want to pressure you, but I actually don't know. I don't know. Sorry, please.
Like, I feel like if we take Sebastian now, we split up Claire. Then at 6, we can target Claire. No one's gonna vote Claire now.
I think
It's too late. So I think we do Claire next time, and then Julia at 5 with you, me, and
wait
Dane,
for Julia?
or even Sandra.
Yeah, fuck, this is so hard. This is okay. Yeah, I should think. I don't know what to do because I feel like both sides trust me. Don't
No,
go
both
so
sides
hard,
trust me.
and I don't know. I mean, I will say I don't want this to happen. My initial, I was the one who said Julia first.
Well, I pitched Julia to Dane and Sebastian first.
Oh, okay.
So,
30 seconds!
Oh, hell. Okay, well, you guys can talk because probably.
Okay, so obviously Sebastian just pitched me a plan for Sandra, and I can tell that he's lying and that it's actually me. Okay. And he says that.
Oh, I'm surprised he even tried. I guess
he says that. He says that you're in on it.
On Sandra?
No. He said he phrased the plan to me as being on Sandra, but I asked him. I said, "Are you sure it's on Sandra and it's not on me? You're lying." And the way he answered, it seemed like a lie. So, competition for me. We need 4. If you vote with us, I promise I will not vote you out. If you don't vote me out right now, if us 4 goes, I promise you, I will go. This is the final 4 for me. I promise.
I would do this too.
I will do this. Just don't. He's gonna stab me in the back. I think I'm being voted out, and because it's too close to numbers, it's like the way it's gonna fall. It's gonna be 4-3, and it's either gonna be 4 on me or 4 on Sebastian. I don't know. And they obviously tried to pitch to me Sandra instead, and I told them I would do Sandra if it kept me in. But the way that he talked to me. They're talking, is that? My plan relies on the last conversation I have with Luke, so I want to make sure that Luke and Sebastian aren't talking. That's what's happening right now. I last ditch effort went to the 4 that I trust most, and I told them to vote with me, and I told them I know that it's on me, and if you vote with me, we'll go to the final 4 together. That was my last ditch effort, and I'm hoping it worked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Jerry, come on in. Jonah, Ryan, Morgan, and Dalton voted out at the last tribal council. So, Luke wins a down-to-the-wire game against Julia.
That came down to turn order pretty much.
Yeah. And it was
I had number 1 moves
randomized.
after that.
Yeah, you were probably upset at first. You were like, 4th in the order of picking, but it worked out for you. 4th or 5th or whatever you were. Sebastian, Rachel was first out and you were second? Okay.
Yep.
So how do you feel about that?
Unlucky picks.
Unlucky picks? Well, it was randomized, but the order, but I guess it does matter that you chose where to go. Rachel? How do you feel about the challenge that occurred and the strategy you guys did?
It's really hard. I tried to think of a strategy for that challenge, but I was the last person to pick my tile. Just kind of went with wherever there was the most empty space. Clearly wasn't the right choice, but you win some, you lose some.
It's a little bit randomized, and then it does matter where you start, how you go, but That's why we draw spots. Julia, you were down to the wire on that one against Luke. How do you feel about that?
It's a big loss because I need it.
You need it. Why do you say that?
I think that seat's about to have my butt in it.
Why do you say that?
I've heard multiple plans today, and the people that I made a promise to, I'm sticking to that plan. And I've been pitched another plan, and if they're telling the truth, it's not on me, but I have a gut feeling that it is. And I'm just sitting here to say, there are, how many people have won individual immunity? Of you guys, it's been different
Luke,
people.
Dane,
Yeah, it's been different people.
Sebastian.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here as one of the minority of people that have not won individual immunity. I only came close out of luck with where I picked my tiles, right? I'm not the biggest threat here. And I'm not even the biggest social threat because I'm one of only 2 original yellow remaining. The people that I talk to, I'm like dead serious about what I think we should do. But if it takes writing down someone's name I don't want to keep me here, I'll be open to that too, I guess, but I don't know. Just want to throw that out there.
That name is probably me, but I would also argue that I'm old and I'm slow.
Why do you say that's probably you?
You
didn't catch any votes the last tribal.
I have, a sneaking suspicion, same as Julia, I guess, but I would just say there's a lot of really good competitors here that I know I don't want to compete against, and that should be thought about at this stage in the game.
Does anyone else have a gut feeling that's done? No?
I don't know what's happening, to be honest.
Do you feel you were left out of the vote?
No, but I think there were like 5 different names pitched. So
And there's only 7 of you, so.
I've heard 3 names.
I was saying 5 is hyperbole.
No, you're good.
but,
I'm just saying. I mean, obviously it's not. Obviously it's not you because you're safe. But I will say I totally forgot it was Luke, and that he won immunity.
I forgot I had one of you.
And so I came up to him, and he wasn't even wearing his necklace, and I was like, I promise it is not you. I want to work with you, blah blah blah. And he's like, what? Wait, it can't be me because I'm immune. And I was like, I forgot, and I was still reassuring you. So that's like. I'm a loyal person, and the people that I talk to, like, I'm serious.
And you are 2 final yellows?
Yeah, like, we're not.
Who is original yellow? Sandra, Julia, who's original red? Sebastian, Claire, so there's 3 original blues left. Do you think these tribal lines from the original tribe still hold weight, or?
A little bit.
Last
Sandra
tribal.
says no, Rachel says a little bit, so.
I agree with a little bit. It's the people you've been with the longest, so you just naturally would gravitate towards them a little bit. But
Last time they were more blurred, and then this round, I think as more people are going, the tribe lines are starting to just a little bit back up.
So they're kind of.
And I don't think it should be. Like I said, the people I spoke to and made a promise to, that's who I want to work with today.
Dane, I haven't heard much from you. What's going on?
I'm like airheaded right now.
Are you worried?
Yeah.
Do you have a gut feeling like Sandra and Julia?
A little bit. I don't know what to think. It's like there's so many different possible outcomes that it's like one lucky opportunity and then one slight change of mind could like change the whole game. Like Morgan's switched on to me, and if Luke had saved Ryan, I would be out. It's like I don't know if that'll happen again.
Okay, Claire, I haven't heard from you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few very strong names that are like just kind of being scrambled for of like what to choose, and it's just like.
Are you worried that's one of your names? Or you are one of the names?
I think mine's decent on the list.
So you have a gut feeling as well?
Not a gut feeling, but a feeling.
Okay, so you got pretty much everyone, but Luke is worried, it seems like.
Yeah.
This was a good one to win.
Everyone's throwing out names at this point. It's anyone but yourself, you know.
You're all playing the Sandra strategy, not you, Sandra Diaz-Twine. Huh?
Yeah.
Anyone but me?
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything else to say?
Still pulling the knife out of my back out of an honest person who trusts the plan.
Big
That wasn't
reaction.
me because I never made any promises. I did not say the word I promised to Sebastian.
Well, Rachel made a reaction to that, but Julia thinks he's talking about her.
I think so. Maybe.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean,
That's why I was
everyone
listening
turned
to
on him except for 2 people. the rest of the four of us turned on him. So he could be referring to all
Four of us referring to who?
I mean, we all know who voted for who. Them two did not vote for Sebastian.
So Rachel and
Dane.
Dane did not
So
vote
the other
for
four
Sebastian.
did.
Claire, Dane.
Yeah, oh my God.
Okay, see? Not just me.
You started it. Yeah, you're setting. He's rubbing off on me. Okay.
You set the
Anyway,
precedent.
the four of us didn't vote for him, and that was not my choice.
So Dane and...
But I went with it because, like you just said, Sandra, whatever her last name
Anyone
is.
but you.
Yeah. So I went with it. It backfired, obviously, but it was not one single person backstabbing Sebastian. It was a group of 4 people holding the knife. Okay. And I never said the words "I promise" to Sebastian. I didn't break any promises.
Would you say you were easily swayed?
I had to be convinced.
Then why did you say that you really? At one point you said I really outed for, or like I really wanted to get Dalton out.
I
But
said-
that just easily changed
Yeah.
once
They-
some
you
simple
said
switch
that to me at the
happened.
beginning.
No, the original plan. I'm being honest, Dalton. I respected Dalton as an alliance member and as a competitor, and I was with a plan at the beginning of strategy time last tribal council, and the plan was to get Dalton out. And I was like, okay, I think we have to get him out eventually. Being candid, now seems like a good chance when he doesn't have individual immunity, right? So the plan was Dalton, and I pulled Sandra towards the very end because Sandra came to me somewhere in the middle of strategy time and said, I want to do Sebastian instead. I said, I still think we should do Dalton. This is a better chance. I fought to do Dalton. I was adamant on doing Dalton because I thought there was an open door with Sebastian. The very, very end, she came to me and said, I still think we should do Sebastian. We can get Dalton later.
Because we're being distracted by the thing that actually matters, and that this is
Yes.
a duo that exists. How many people are here? And we have 2 people working together on either side of me. That's a huge threat to everyone else here. So that is something that has to be at least considered. Do we split up the duo so that that's no longer a threat? I say yes. I think it's worth it to do that.
Does that answer
I think
your
everything
question?
else is
like I did fight for it to be Dalton, but at the end when I was come to and Sandra said we have the numbers, you should do Dalton or do Sebastian instead, I went with majority. That's clean and simple what happened. And then I still want to work with you guys. So I don't know. I'm just trying to make a plea here. And again, I didn't break a promise. I didn't say I promised to Sebastian.
It just seems like Sebastian's taken it more personal from a single person than the other 3 people. Is that right, Sebastian?
Nah.
No?
I don't know. We couldn't get him to openly say how he felt about it.
No, I just had a plan at the very beginning of this round, and I'm sticking to that plan.
And I am too. So
Cheers.
yeah.
Cheers.
But the other people, like I said, I never said I promised to Sebastian. I didn't break that promise. Before we came here, one of the last conversations I had, I made a promise to a certain group of people, and I will stick to that promise. Plain and simple.
So I'm in here worried about pecking orders.
If I go out right now, Sandra's gonna be next, and then there's gonna be,
Oh.
let's see, the 5 of you, and it's 3 blues and 2 reds, and then they're gonna maybe pick off the reds. That's pecking order. I don't know. That's hypothetical. I don't think that's the plan, but.
Sounds like a good one.
Sounds like there's a lot of trust that needs to be had, a lot of trust that has been broken. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Is everyone ready to vote? Yes?
We're good.
Ready to vote? Rachel, ready to vote?
Oh my god.
All right.
You have no idea the position that I'm in. Just trying to think about what's best for me long term. This was hard. Please know that.
stick with the plan. I think we can get Julia out later, but she definitely has to go. I'm hoping Dane does not use his idol on Sebastian.
Okay, I think the vote's me. And I gave my fighting chance for it not to be. And I can, if I get voted out right now, I'm gonna probably be sad. But I gave it my best shot, so. Dude, I hope it's Sebastian though. And the promise I was constantly referring to about in that tribal was I made a Final Four promise. I had not promised that to anyone. I made it with Rachel, Sandra, and Luke, and then me, so 4. Right before we left, I went up to them, I said, I know it's me. I'm serious about this, like us as a 4, keep the original plan, and this will be the Final 4. And then the tribe lines are blurred, like there's someone from like different ones and all of that, so I was like, this is perfect. And I think they're targeting me for being a social threat, so that's my fear. But no, and because of my social connections, it got back to me, so they're not wrong. But anyway, so Sebastian, I really hope it's you and not me. And if I make it through this, it probably will be me next time. But I don't know, I feel good about trying. I hope I swayed them.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage they would like to play, now would be the time to do so.
I just have a question.
Yes?
Sorry.
Pause.
Can I say something just before you read the votes?
Go ahead.
If I get voted out right now, get Sebastian out. Because if he goes to the end, he's winning. Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna read the votes. I'll read the votes. All right, first vote, Sebastian. Second vote, Sebastian. That's 2 votes, Sebastian. Third vote, Julia. Fourth vote, Julia. That's 2 votes, Sebastian, 2 votes, Julia. Fifth vote, Sebastian. Sixth vote, Julia. That's 3 Sebastian, 3 Julia. Final vote left. And the 12th person voted out of Survivor FSU Players vs. Pawns, Sebastian. Sebastian, please bring me your torch. Sebastian, the tribe has spoken. Can I do that, please?
A lot of good game. Thought I was gonna be safe, but switched last vote. The pawn was the only thing that kept me in, and didn't have this time, so it is what it is.